Alright. Play the game. Well, Tio. It's exactly as I suspected. The higher elements, time, space, and mirage are indeed present. Just like the tower and temple. I was afraid of that. This will likely be our most difficult operation yet. Well, I'm sure we'll run into more of those supernatural creeps here too. I can already tell this is going to be a pain in the butt. I see, got it. Knowing our enemy, they'll try to ambush us. Everyone keep your eyes open and stay sharp. Right, Roger, yes. Alrighty, looks like I'm covering up this. Crazy to read all the text out loud? Well, I might not do it. I need to get into a battle. Oh, is that screen tearing? I might be getting some screen tearing. Could just be the game, but it looks like screen tearing. Can't go into any menus or anything. Music's probably a little loud. What the? I needed to do something. Oh, I need to move my camera. Let's move my camera right now. See how that treats us. I can't even see the bottom. I wonder how far it goes down. Down it goes. From up here, I'm guessing it's at least a good 500 yards deep. Man, getting all the way down here, or down there, is going to be one heck of a trip. Tio, what's wrong? Are you alright? You look so pale. I'm fine. It's just, this place brings back some unpleasant memories. Memories, do you mean? That lodge on the Calvardian border where those bastards were holed up, yeah? Yes. I believe this path was designed to resemble the road to Gehenna, symbolizing the intention of those who walk it to renounce Adios and accept the devil's power, and to make all kinds of horrible offerings and sacrifices in exchange for that power. What vile people. No wonder this place is giving me such a bad vibe. In that case, our mission is clear. For the sake of those who helped us come this far, and for the girl who's waiting for us to come home, it's our duty to banish the shadows that lurk here and drag those devils out into the light. We'll put an end to all the suffering they've caused. Lloyd. Man, you outdid yourself this time, Lloyd. That's got to be one of your cheesiest speeches yet. But I'm with you. They want devils? Let's give them devils. I agree. Our enemy is like a spider hiding in the shadows and pulling the strings of its web. We've come a long way. We're not rookies anymore. We can bring them to justice. Right. We'll definitely win. Alright, time to get going. The four of us, members of the Crossbell Police Department Special Support Section, will now commence our infiltration and settle this case once and for all. Find me. This is probably the opening movie. I probably need to turn down the music and stuff like that. It's probably too loud. Oh, you can hear me and the music fine, but maybe lower the music a little for better balance. Okay. Huh. Yeah, music was getting loud for me. Whenever that happens, I start questioning. Where am I? All right. I said goodbye to my aunt and uncle. double-checked all my luggage, boarded the train, and... Are you alright, dearie? Jolted right awake. You were tossing and turning something fierce. Are you feeling under the weather? Oh no, I'm fine. Just a little sleep-deprived, that's all. I had the strangest dream, though. Oh, strange, you say? What kind of strange? Were you perhaps just swarmed by hordes of sexy ladies? What? No, can't say it was that good of a dream. Now, dear, don't tease the poor boy. How about an ice-cold lemonade to perk you up? I've got a whole bottle right here. Go on, don't be shy. Oh, well, if you don't mind. Thanks, that really hit the spot. I'm feeling better already. Glad you enjoyed it. Judging by your clothes, you aren't Erebonian. If I had to guess, I'd say you're from Crossbell, right? Oh, yes, sir. I've lived abroad for a while, but I'm moving back to the city again. If you could tell that much, you two must be locals yourselves then. Yep, we just finished a little vacation in the Republic, and we're on our way home now. If you're coming back from living abroad, I doubt you'll even recognize Crossbell. That's true. The city has changed drastically over the past 2 or 3 years. I thought that might be the case. I've caught glimpses of Crossbell City from train windows more than a few times recently. They've really added a lot of high-rises, haven't they? They have. After all, Crossbell's always been the leading trade city in Zemuria. Our ever-growing finance sector has seen a lot of foreign investors putting their money in development recently, especially after the Non-Aggression Pact. Feels like we've had new buildings going up as soon as the ink dried. Apartment stores, office buildings. With all the Mira pouring in, these places popped up all over the city. I admit, things have become much more convenient, but I don't know if I like all the hustle and bustle. Everyone's always rushing around, busy with this or that. It's like we've all become slaves to time and Mira. Oh, maybe I've said a bit too much. So sorry, dearie. Don't mind us old folk prattling on about doom and gloom. Hope we didn't ruin your big homecoming. No, it's quite all right. My friend said the same thing in his letters. But it doesn't matter how much it's changed. Crossbell will always be my home. Of course. Well said. I'm impressed to hear such words from someone your age. Compared to bright young men like you, all these new politicians are just... They're just the Empire this or the Republic that. I'm sick of their partisan squabbling. Can't trust anyone except for old Mayor McDowell. Now, dear, calm down. Sorry about that. He tends to get carried away when it comes to politics. It's fine. Details like this are good to know. I was getting issues of the Crossbell Times when I was abroad, but I'd much rather hear about these things directly from the people they affect. Oh, a fellow avid reader of Crossbell Times, eh? I'm no fan of their trendy puff pieces, but every so often, they'll put out some hard-hitting articles. I wish they'd dive a bit deeper into issues with the Crossbell diet, though. That's so. Well, from the sound of it, there are plenty of topics to cover. Ah. Hey, it's those characters that debuted in Cold Steel 3 and 4. Exactly! This is a sequel to those 2 games. That's what's going on. Attention all passengers. We will be arriving in Crossbell City shortly. Passengers bound for Liberl or Remiferia via airship, please disembark here to transfer. Additionally, per Zemurian Railroad Cooperation bylaws, this train will remain at Crossbell Station for 30 minutes upon arrival. Passengers bound for Erebonia, please have your entry application ready for the inspection officer. Sounds like we're almost there. Let's get our things together. Then. The less we see of those Imperial soldiers' ugly mugs, the better, as far as I'm concerned. Will do. Been 3 years since then. I made sure to keep in contact with Cecile, but... Guy Cecile. Finally back. Back to Crossbell, our home. Emphasize that to rile up your YouTube viewers. Speaking of YouTube viewers, I'm probably going to be cutting up like today and maybe even tomorrow into 30-minute chunks, maybe. I don't know. I kind of have to do that. Maybe just today. I haven't decided yet. I put up a poll to see if I'm releasing this game today or if I'm releasing it, at the end of the queue, basically. And the majority of people said, no, release it today, you sucker food. Or tomorrow, rather. So, there you go. I was this close to not doing it, though. When I did it for Xenoblade Chronicles 3, it was a nightmare. Which is why I need to redo how I approach this. I need that backlog so that it's not miserable. Also, I don't know if I mentioned that this in yet. I might have. Forget. But today's Taco Tuesday, so we're gonna be done in like an hour and 20 minutes. All right, Prologue Special Support Section. That cutscene froze. Interesting. It feels weird that you finished up basically all of Xenoblade 3. I think you're crazy for going as far as you did. That's just me. Okay, I'm definitely getting screen tearing. So as soon as I get options in the menu, I guess maybe I'll turn on VSync, or maybe just lower down the frame rate. Doesn't look like I'm going to be getting into a battle anytime soon. To see if I completely turned off the voices for that. I'm a little disappointed that they didn't redo the voices. I get it, but still disappointed. Would have been great to get the cast that they got for Cold Steel 3 and 4, or whatever. Maybe it's just 4. I don't know if they talked in 3. It's been a while. In this game, voicing stuff, would have been great. It would have been worth the wait. Delay this game another 6 years so that you could put voices in it. I'm okay with it. Are you almost done with Breath of Fire 4, Mr. JRPG? As far as you know, anyways. And when's the SNES Challenge coming back? Wow, things really have changed. I can barely recognize the place with all these new department stores everywhere. What's that building over there? Oh, that's the Orbital store. It opened up just last year. They carry darn near every kind of Orbital device, from household items to vehicles. Their shelves are lined with things from the Empire, the Republic, Liberl, heck, even from the Epstein Foundation. You name it, they've got it. Pretty impressive. I've noticed a lot more cars on the streets. You would hardly see them 3 years ago. Too true, dearie. There are more of them out and about, but even so, there's still a luxury only rich folk can afford. I'm just thankful that for our public transportation, we have a bunch of buses that can take you wherever in the city you need to go. There's even one that runs to the hospital down south every half hour on the dot. Wow, really? That is pretty convenient. Hard to believe so much has changed here in only 3 years. Well, we'd probably best say our goodbyes here. You still have to report in for your job, right? Oh yes, you're right. Wanted to at least help you carry your luggage home, though. Oh no, dearie. Don't worry about us. We don't want to make you late for work on your first day. He's right. No matter what you do, first impressions last. Remember that, son. Okay, I give up. You make a good point. Oh, that reminds me. Seeing as you just returned, do you have a place to stay? If you don't, I can introduce you to the inn over on East Street. Lovely place. Appreciate the offer, but I already have accommodation set up. My things have probably already arrived there by now, too. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Well, the two of us live near the end of East Street. If you ever need anything, don't hesitate to drop by. We'd love to have you. Thanks, I appreciate it. Once I'm settled in, I'll be sure to pay you a visit. Of course, take care, lad. I hope to see you soon, dearie. This is basically a port of a Vita port which features full voice acting for the entire main story. For dialogue, niche-heavy games like this, that's a localization nightmare, so it's understandable that it's Japanese voices only. But they could have just re-recorded it. I mean, let's be honest here. This game's probably not as big as Cold Steel 3 or 4. So they probably could have fully voiced this game and gotten away with it. Yeah, it would have taken forever, but they probably could have done it. Now, that then begs the question of all the other intricacies of it. You know, are you going to charge more? This game is only $40, I believe, which is, thought it was going to be $50 at least. So you're probably going to have to charge more for it, and you got to go through all that hubbub and whatnot, so, yeah. Huh. Surprised that old place is still standing. I remember the Crossbell Times used to be there. Wonder if they moved somewhere nicer. Seeing it again sure brings back memories. It really sticks out in the middle of all these new buildings, though. Well then, better get a move on. Lloyd took out a letter from his pocket. Officer Lord Bannings. You are assigned to the Crossbell Police Department Special Support Section. Please report in for duty on the assigned designated date. Special Support Section. I don't remember that name ever popping up during my time at the police academy. I can only imagine what kind of division this is. I mean, I wasn't even sent a uniform or anything. Oh well, I guess we'll find out soon enough. I'm sure the police department hasn't moved since last time I was here, at least. Alright, let's do this, Lloyd Bannings. You should finish Breath of Fire 4 tonight, and you want to do 2 more games. One to get more mileage of your modded 3DS investment, and another you want to tackle, but delayed. SNES Challenge return is projected about mid-October-ish. Okay. Excellent. I've been avoiding the Breath of Fire 4 because I feel like I'm going to be playing the Breath of Fire game in the future. And probably don't want to see all that stuff, which means that I have to avoid Crace in the stream too, because he's playing Breath of Fire 3. Sure enough, the Crossbell Police Department hasn't changed much. This is where I'll be working from here on out. It hasn't quite sunk in yet. Well then, enough standing around. I should go check in with the receptionist. was about to say, I'd love to be able to... Okay. Do this. Option. Let's go with 60. See if that does anything. Let's turn down the music a little bit. Let's save. Good day and welcome to the Crossbell Police Department. How can I help you? Well, my name is Lloyd Bannings and I'm a new recruit here. I got a letter telling me to report in today. Nice to meet you. Oh, is that right? That's wonderful. I'm always happy to see new members joining the force. That's odd. There's no information in the system about a new recruit coming in today. Are you sure you weren't supposed to go to the Crossbell Guardian Force? Yes, I'm positive that I've been assigned to the Crossbell Police Department. If you need proof, I can show you my detective qualifications I earned at the Police Academy. Oh, you passed the detective exam. That's amazing. It's not every day you see a newcomer this qualified. No, it's not a big deal. I'm pretty sure I just got lucky. And besides, I was the only person that even took the exam this time. Oh, come on, no need to be so modest. But this is really bizarre. We should have been notified of your assignment already. You happen to know what division you were assigned to? Oh, about that. I think it was called something like the Special Support Section. Special Support Section? Don't recall us having a division by that name. Wait, it doesn't even exist? Oh, wait, just a moment. I think I've heard that name somewhere, but I'm having a hard time remembering. Oh, hey there, you made it. Ah, Chief Sergey. You can just leave him to me, Fran. He's one of the recruits for my division. Oh, I see. So that's what your new division is called. No wonder I couldn't find the name. Yep, sorry to give you a scare like that. I'm sure we'll have the name in the files before long. Or maybe not. Hard to say if this team will last any longer than half a year. Sir? I'm Sergey Liu, Chief of the Special Support Section. So you're Lloyd, huh? Yes, sir, Lloyd Bannings. Reporting for duty to the Crossbell Police Department Special Support. Hold the formalities for now. Huh? It's still a little early to be reporting in for your assignment. For now, follow me. I'll introduce you to the team. Oh, okay. Well, best of luck. I'm sure you'll have your work cut out for you, but just give it your all and you'll be fine. Thanks. Why do I suddenly have a bad feeling about all of this? What makes it harder is Grayson scarcely streams because live, so who knows when he'll finish that. At least you plow through games. That's very true. It's very true. Hopefully he gets back to streaming soon. I keep trying to poke him, you know, like, you could always get a new job. You could do this. Oh. Well, look who finally decided to show up. Sorry for the wait, everyone. Here's the final member of our little team. Don't just stand there, introduce yourself. Oh, right. All three of them look too young to be senior officers of the CPD. Are they also rookies? Then again, that girl looks like she's too young to even be a part of the force. Hey, snap out of it. You never give an introduction before? It ain't hard, kid. Just give your name and where you're from. Sorry, sir. My name's Lloyd Bannings, and I was born in Crossbell. Till recently, I had been living abroad. But I've decided to return home in pursuit of joining the CPD. Look forward to working with all of you. Wow, that intro was so proper and serious, I'm almost impressed. Hey there, I'm Randy Orlando. My hobbies include the finer things in life, mainly flirting with lovely ladies, gambling, and pursuing the latest girly mags. If you ever want to borrow an issue from my prized collection, you just let me know, yeah? Or what? Pleased to meet you. My name is Ellie McDowell. I'm cross-bellin', much like yourself. I look forward to working with you. Likewise. Tio Plato, Lamont State. A pleasure to meet you. Is bowing in your chair still bowing? Yeah, you too. Chief Sergey? What is it? I've been wondering, what exactly is the special support section? There are only a handful of members, and everyone here, myself included, is fairly young. Well, there's been a lot of stuff going on here at the CPD lately. But hey, everyone at this table is a promising young rookie. So at the very least, it'll be nice to work with people your age, yeah? I guess, but is this really okay for a police division? Well, I can tell you I'm glad we don't have any bossy old-timers looking down their noses at us. What in the world is this? That bad feeling of mine just keeps getting worse. Sergey speaking. That's so. Good work. Is that a portable communication device? I'm surprised they've already integrated them into the police force. Yeah, roger that. And leave the rest to us. Alright, rookies. Got good news for you. You wanted to know what kind of responsibilities the SSS is going to have, right? I feel like saying Special Support Section is so much easier than saying SSS. That's just me, though. Well, we're about to go on a little trip where you can find out firsthand. Feel concerned about how much his job consumes him and expressed it to him, but not your place to suggest what he should do? Maybe he's a workaholic and likes his job, or has financial strains, and you wouldn't want to come off projecting your values onto him because recently avoid work full-time and mental health and burnout reasons. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. Like, it's not my place to say, like, look, man, this is getting out of hand. You should probably find another job because, maybe he likes it. He does streaming on the side, I think. So, there's no reason that he should find a new job so that he can stream more to do more of that. But, you have to work to survive. So we'll see what happens. Station Street. Does he want us to follow him down the stairs? What exactly is down there? I think I know what's down there. And it starts with a G and ends with a T. He told whoever he was talking to that we'd handle the rest. Man, I hope this isn't some sort of boring cleanup duty. Look at that. Geofront. Behind that door is the Geofront, a vast network of tunnels running underneath Crossbell City. And you guys will be making your way through it. Huh? Could you tell us why we're doing this? Yeah, what's this have to do with anything? For starters, it'll serve as a test to evaluate your combat skills and overall aptitude. You might not be all that strong, but there are a bunch of different monsters roaming around down there. It's your job to dispose of them and reach the deepest section of the tunnels. Alright then. Combat test, huh? Fine by me. Wait a second. Test or not, why are we the ones going into an area infested with monsters? Isn't that a job for the Guardian Force? I'll admit, this isn't the kind of work a typical detective would be doing. But you're members of the SSS, making it a different story altogether. Come again? We'll talk details later. First things first, here. Okay, handed a handheld device to each of the SSS members. Would this be... Is this the newest model of orbment? Darn, it's pretty slick. I like it. The Enigma, a 5th generation battle orbment. Is it finally ready for combat? Guess so. The Foundation shipped them out a couple of days ago, and they've already been adjusted to fit your individual aptitudes. As for how to use them, Tio, you're up. If I must. Were you also supplied with quartz for this particular model? Yeah, it's not much, but here you go. Also, you won't get far without this. Come back to headquarters once you've taken care of the monsters. We'll talk more after that. Alright, I'd better hand these over to you too. Right. Special Support Section dutifully records events that happen throughout the game in the Detective Notebook. Check its contents by selecting Detective Notebook after opening items in the camp menu, on the field. And there you can also refer to the help manual to review tutorials. Combat Notebook records data about enemies. View its contents in a similar way. Wait, you're leaving already? Sure am. Oh, and Lloyd? You're team leader for now. Me? Why? Because you're the only certified detective here. Oh, good luck, guys. Sure drew the short end of the stick, huh, Lloyd? I do find it reassuring to have a proper detective on the team. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Detective Bannings. Yeah, you too, Ellie. If it's okay with you, I think we can drop the formalities, though. We're all about the same age, more or less. Oh, are we? I'm 18, by the way. So am I. What about you two? 21. But I'd better not catch you calling me sir or anything like that. Let's kick some butt together, guys. Agreed. Glad to have you two here. That leaves you, Tio. Mind telling us your age? 14. Will that be a problem? No, of course not. Wait, 14? Oh, how about that? Turns out you're exactly as young as you look. I was thinking the same thing, like, you don't look the same age as everybody else. It's hard to believe you're already a police officer at that age. No, back up. This doesn't make any sense, no matter how you look at it. You have to be at least 16 before you can even join the police force. How can someone who's not even old enough to have graduated Sunday school become a police off? Because I am not one. I was transferred here by the Epstein Foundation for testing purposes. What? Foundation? Oh, didn't they make these orbments we just got? I think I understand now. I've heard that Crossbell City has been cooperating with the Foundation on a large-scale project for several years. Correct. The Orbital Network Project. While somewhat related, the reason for my transfer is this. And that's mechanical staff? Correct again. It's called an orbital staff. I was transferred to test this weapon's effectiveness in real combat scenarios. You understand now, Lord. Hold on a second. Let me get this straight. You're telling me you're going to fight monsters with a staff. For a certified detective, you are exceptionally slow. I believe I made myself clear. What do you fail to comprehend? Come on, guys. Bickering like this won't get us anywhere. I don't know exactly how dangerous this Geofund place is, so we better make sure we're all focused. Sooner we finish this mission, that old man forced on us, the sooner we can get back. Still have a lot of questions, but yes, I agree. You're right, arguing is pointless. Sorry if I offended you, Tio. It is fine, your reaction was justified given the information currently available to you. Now back on topic, as I said, I will be utilizing my orbital staff to fight. What weapons do you three use? My weapon of choice? Well, I specialize in these. Are those some sort of police batons? Ah, those are tonfas. They're an Eastern weapon. The way I hear it, they're designed to focus on self-defense and suppression rather than offensive power. I see, a fitting choice for a police officer then. I tried out other weapons, but these felt the most natural. So what about you two? Alright, take a look. Normal gun. It appears to be an older model though. Maybe, but it's beautifully crafted. It was custom made for marksmanship competitions. It may be an oldie, but its precision is unparalleled. Oh, confident. I like it. Now let me introduce you to my partner in crime. That's quite the weapon, Randy. Looks similar to the halberds used by knights during the Middle Ages. I have seen them in our factories before. It is equipped with a unit that converts orbital energy into shockwaves. Bingo. This baby's called a stun halberd. Its weight can make it difficult to get the hang of, but it's unmatched in terms of raw power. Impressive. While I still don't quite understand how TL staff works, I think, overall, we make a pretty balanced team. I think so too. That's probably one of the reasons the four of us were put together in the first place. The chief may act all laid back and casual, but he's pretty serious when it comes down to it. I concur. I will save the explanation of my staff specifications for later. For now, would you like me to explain how our battle ordnance work? I guess I should go through this just in case. You know, I probably need a refresher. You know, like Trails in the Sky ordnance works slightly different than Cold Steel ordnance, so I'll let her That'd be great. Very well. Basically, an orbment is a device that uses Okay, I didn't mean that. Basically, an orbment is a device that uses orbital energy to generate various phenomena. From simple lighting, cooling, and heating systems to engines that power cars and trains, all of them require energy output by orbments. The so-called battle orbment is essentially a small portable orbment that is specifically designed to be used in combat. The ones we received are the newest models, which were developed by the Epstein Foundation. Like its predecessors, it functions by drawing power from crystal circuits called quartz. Quartz are created by processing septium fragments known as sepet. Once made, they can be placed in the actual ordnance. This is where TL is like, excuse me, I was talking here. Didn't Chief Sergey hand you some before he left, Tio? Indeed. All we have to do is set them into the slots in our ordnance. The elemental value and combination of quartz will determine which orbital arts are available to the user. Arts can be more effective than melee. I'm going back to melee attacks. We're going back. I wasn't on the train before. Then I was like, all right, I'll try it out. I've tried it out enough. Melee sucks. Melee is awesome. Depending on the monster. That's why we should properly configure each of our orbments before tackling the geofront. Understood. I'll be sure to keep that in mind during the battles to come. Even the Bracer Guild and Guardian Force use them. No reason why we shouldn't. Hey, one more thing. Battle orbments are fine-tuned to each individual user, meaning that the circuit layout varies from person to person. For example, some slots are restricted to quartz with a specific elemental attribute. The sepet lines may differ as well. However, we can compare the differences in our orbments another time. As for arts, it will be better to explain about those during actual combat, so I will stop my explanation here. Thank you, Tio. That was very helpful. You are welcome. Seems like these new models work pretty much the same way as the old ones, yeah? More or less. If you have experience with the previous models, you should not have much trouble using these. The main difference from older orbments is the addition of a new function. And that would be, it is unnecessary for this mission, so do not concern yourself with it for now. Let us instead focus on the task at hand. Yeah, you're right. That just makes me even more curious. Okay then, let's make sure our orbments are ready before heading out into the geofront. Once all of us have set our quartz, we'll get our first mission underway. Understood. Time to pop in some quartz. Please set quartz for each party member. You can do this by selecting orbment in the camp menu. Selecting quartz. I'm covering the achievement get, but I got a noteworthy beginning. Oh, you have earned the achievement Noteworthy Beginning. As you can see, during the game, you may unlock achievements when fulfilling certain conditions. Unlocking achievements will also give you points that you can use to unlock various features after clearing the game. Oh, interesting. Check your achievements by selecting Record under the System menu in the Cam menu. Alright. Pressing Start opens the map, and that'll take forever to get used to. Alrighty. You know, I feel like they could have added the arts down here in this bar. There's no way that there's going to be any Sepith that are long enough to cover that entire bar. And I know I'm on 1440p, and there's probably some people out there that are rocking like 240p or something like that, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll give you defense. Oh. Okay. I guess that just worked out the way it was supposed to. I was going to give Ellie HP, but you know, it works out. Alright, let's save and mark. Let's lower those a little bit more. Game does not pause while third-party overlay.